Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alani. I did make this DIY last year, but I did not finish editing the video until after Christmas, so I saved it for this year. I hope you guys enjoy. Here are all the figurines I turned into ornaments. Most of them are from the Dollar Tree except the Power Ranger one. That one is from the 99-cent store, but I did want to include a picture of the Dollar Tree's figurines from this year just so you guys have an idea of what they have this year as well. I first unwrapped all the figurines and then it was time to put the hooks in their heads. Some of their heads were too small or at an angle, like Buzz, Batman, and Roz, so I had to put the hooks behind their heads. To put the hooks on the top of the figurines, I first had to make a hole, so I did this by burning a hole on the top of them with a lighter and a super small screwdriver. Most of the figurines were really soft plastic, so it was really easy to burn a hole through the tops of them. After that, you just twist the hook right in. I was almost done putting the hooks on when I noticed poor little Patrick fell off his stand, and I was like, I don't want just Patrick off his stand because they're best friends and best friends like to match. So I took SpongeBob off his stand too. Please be very careful, don't burn yourselves. I don't want you guys getting hurt. If you'd like to, you can find a drill to drill the screw into their heads. I didn't have that, so I used this small screwdriver. This screwdriver was meant for like watches or glasses, so if you want to use that, you can. It's in like the glasses section at like any Walmart. But all you do is heat up the screwdriver, twist it in place on top of their head, and then I used the pliers to hold the screw in place while I twisted the hooks on the top of their heads. After all the hooks were in the figurines' heads, it was time to put the ornament hooks on. I got rid of SpongeBob and Patrick's stands. They didn't need them, and it's okay because they're going to be hanging from the tree anyways, so they don't need to stand. I chose to go with green ornament hooks just because it blended in with the tree and it made the ornaments kind of stand out a little bit more. If you'd like to though, you can go with silver ornament hooks or even string. For my Disney tree, I really wanted a Mickey head topper where the star would be because to me, I think Mickey represents Disney the most. To make the Mickey head, all I did was use one big plastic ornament and two smaller plastic ornaments and put them all together. It is hard when you make the initial cut, but once you cut through the plastic, it gets a lot easier. I used a ruler to measure the distance between Mickey's ears on the top of the big ornament, so you can either eyeball it or use a ruler like I did, but 99% of the time when I do these DIYs, I kind of just eyeball it. So even though I am making the markings right here, later I'm going to circle around the bottom of the ornament, so it's not exactly where I put them, but it looks good in the end to me, so just do what you want and have fun doing it. So like I said before, this plastic is not too thick, but just making the initial first cut is really hard. It's because it's a smooth, round surface, and I really didn't want the X-Acto knife to slide and stab me or the screwdriver to heat up and then like poke me. I've been stabbed so many times and burned so many times that I was like trying to be cautious. But once I made the initial first poke, then I used the big scissors, kind of swirled it around to make the hole bigger. And then I used some little scissors to make the hole for the ears, and it was perfect. You have to do this little by little because you don't want to make the hole too big because then your Mickey ears are going to just go right through it. So I just made it as big as I thought it needed to be, and then I traced the bottom of the small ornament on top of the big one just so I know how big the hole has to be, and just squeeze it in there. It'll fit nice and tight. Plus we're going to put glue on it, so no matter what, it's not going anywhere. And don't worry about the markings. We're going to cover the entire thing with glue and glitter so you will not be able to see any of the Sharpie marks. After the first ear was done, I did the exact same thing to the other one. I really love that it's already starting to look like Mickey's head. So after I put everything together for some extra stability, I added hot glue around each of the ears and smoothed it around with an X-Acto knife just so it had a cleaner look. You can leave Mickey clear and just put lights in him or even paint him, but I decided to use some silver glitter. So to start that, I doused him in Mod Podge and I used a sponge to make sure I got every bit of him covered in glue. You can do this by sections, like if you wanted to do just the head and an ear, or do half of him and the other half later. I got really excited and I used a lot of glue, so I was like, I have to use it now because, like, you know, it's glue. So I just covered the entire thing and then I covered it all in glitter. And I had so much fun doing this, and it was messy, but I'm like those kids in like preschool where they like peeling the glue off their skin. Yeah, that was super fun. Of course, while the glue is still wet, I just covered the entire thing in glitter. This was super messy and glitter got everywhere and I was finding it for days, but I had so much fun and I think it looks so pretty. And this year I pulled it out and it still looks really good. So I was really excited with it. After I smothered Mickey's head in glitter, I covered the entire thing with a generous layer of Mod Podge. I really need to start using sealant spray because this took 3 days to dry. This is what Mickey looks like all dry. I bought these battery-powered lights so I could light up his head from the inside. I thought battery-powered would be better. In case you do put this in your child's room, you don't have to worry about them plugging anything in or unplugging anything, and it won't use any of your electricity. These lights are connected on a wire string, and I really thought it would be easy to maneuver them into each individual ear, but it was really hard because the hole connecting the head to the ears was really small. So instead, I just shoved everything in the head, and I was hoping that it would light up enough so it could illuminate through the ears. I got the tree from the 99-cent store. It already comes with lights and it comes with a burlap wrap stand. It only had one more in the store, so I couldn't get as many as I wanted, but Hobby Lobby always has a lot of mini trees and they aren't that expensive. I got this really pretty tree skirt, which is white. It looks just like snow and it feels like felt. I also got these lights and of course a star for the top of the tree. Everything is battery powered, so your kids don't have to plug anything in. Oh, and these silver ornaments are also from the 99. After all the decorations were ready, I put the tree together. I added the tree skirt over the burlap, then I put the lights and the ornaments on. I wanted to show two different styles of the tree, one Disney and one more traditional, but both with the toy figurines. You honestly can decorate these trees in so many ways. They even have colored trees now, so you can pick your child's favorite color of a tree, or just make one that matches their room decorations, or just do one that's a complete theme where it's only DC or Marvel or cartoon characters they like. I wanted to make a pink Barbie tree and also a Hot Wheels one, which I think I'll probably do that next year. After I got all the pictures and videos of my Disney Pixar tree, I added my Nickelodeon characters, my DC characters, and my Power Ranger, and then I removed Mickey's head and put the star on. Since I wasn't able to get two trees, here is how I mixed everything and incorporated both the characters, and I really love the way it turned out. Some of these are really heavy, so they're kind of weighing down the branches, but I think it came out beautiful and I was really happy with it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe if you're not already. And thank you to all of my subscribers. You are not going unnoticed. I really appreciate all of you guys. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys next time.